And thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel to watch another one of my fashion stylist tutorials. I just really want to say thank you guys so much for all of the support you've been giving me. Hi to my new followers, and you know, I'm hoping that you guys can get a lot from this channel. Please do accept my sincere apologies. I know I haven't posted out a video in a while. I've been so busy. I'm trying to put together an event for you guys, for those in the UK over the next few months. I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm going to keep it to myself for now, but just know that I'm working really hard on this. Don't forget to connect with me. Here is my social media handle that you can follow me, but also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and then also if you have any questions or any topics you would like me to cover, please do comment below. So if you didn't know, or you're not following me on social media, probably about 2 weeks ago I done a live Q&A where I can answer your fashion stylist questions. Keep an eye out guys, because I'm going to be doing this hopefully every other week, but I will be promoting it during the weekend to let you guys know that I will be doing it. There were so many useful questions that was answered. I tried to record it for you guys, but unfortunately it didn't record. But hopefully it records next time for those who are not able to attend, because I know there's a lot of subscribers with time differences. You know, not everyone's going to be available during that time. It's usually going to be at 8 PM, so hopefully this is applicable for everyone. I don't know. But one of the main questions that I was asked was about Fashion Week. Now, my most recent videos was on Fashion Week, and a lot of people are asking, you know, how is it that we can attend Fashion Week and go to the shows? So I thought I'd put together a simple video in 4 steps showing you how you can attend Fashion Week. Now, if I haven't said already, I'm really loving my new hair color. I'm hoping you guys like it. I'm testing this out. So I created this color using Colorista by L'Oreal, but I'm so grateful that my wonderful client Sleek has given me this hair. You know, obviously it's great to be dressed by your client, so having my hair looking amazing, I'm really grateful for it. I also got another wig from them. I've done a video review on that on my blog, so check it out guys. But yeah, my hair, it's Sleek. The color is Rose Gold by Colorista L'Oreal. I'm going to put details in the description below as well. And if you're wondering where my cool t-shirt is from, it's Pretty Little Thing. So before I really get into the 4 steps, let's talk about Fashion Week. You know, what is Fashion Week? Now, Fashion Week tends to happen twice a year. Now, this is a Spring-Summer Fashion Week, and this is an Autumn-Winter Fashion Week. Spring-Summer Fashion Week usually happens around February, March, and the Autumn-Winter Fashion Week usually happens around September, October. Now, in terms of Fashion Week internationally, there are the Big 4. Now, these Big 4 are the 4 main capitals which hold Fashion Weeks. Now, this goes in the order of New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week, and then Paris Fashion Week. Now, I remember being quite confused about Fashion Week. I wondered, you know, why is it that they're showing autumn winter during when spring summer is about to start, like just now? But it tends to be in what they call the retail cycle. Now, by making Fashion Week run earlier. It allows retail shops, you know, and boutiques to all buy clothes in time for the next season. This is also useful for magazines, you know, in terms of editorials. Straight after, you know, they've seen the autumn winter, now they can be ahead of schedule and, you know, work out the autumn winter editorials, the stories, etc, etc. But more and more what we're seeing now is see now, buy now collections. Now this is because, you know, there's a lot of fast fashion brands such as Pretty Little Thing, you know, Misguided, just to name a few, who are really taking inspiration from the catwalk and kind of putting it in current seasons. Now obviously this isn't very good for designers, so designers are now allowing collections that are seen during that autumn winter season to be accessible right then and there in that current season. Also, before taking these 4 steps, remember, creating a relationship with brands is the most important thing you can do to ensure yourself going to Fashion Week. I find that PRs and brands and designers, they're more likely to prioritize you if you create a good relationship with these brands. I must admit, during Fashion Week, I was able to be prioritized, I was seated well, because I created a good relationship with the brands and designers whose shows I attended. Don't forget to bring your credentials to Fashion Week. Now I must admit, I hardly hand out my cards anymore. I find that even with cards given to me, I tend to have to staple it down and just quickly jot who the person is to remember. But a lot of people nowadays are asking for social media handles. But don't forget to leave the house with your credentials. Make sure you have cards anyways. It's a really, really good thing to leave with. You never know who you're going to bump into. Also, make sure that you get there early. Now, if you haven't got priority seats, the best thing to do is get there early. Be at the front of the queue so that you can get a good seat, so that you can get a good place to stand, whatever it is. Now, this is debatable, but I would advise you to look stylish, but dress comfortably. Now, a lot of these pictures you're seeing, these girls are literally hopping out of cars in their heels and then obviously sitting back in. Now, if you didn't watch my interview, watch my interview on day 3 at London Fashion Week. This blogger's feet was bleeding. It's not an easy job. We were out in the cold for like hours. Sometimes it runs behind. You know, so many things can happen. It's not easy. So, you know, dress comfortably, but look stylish, you know, look professional, but don't go over the top. For me, Fashion Week is a time to work, so it's not really much about, you know, being noticed. But if you are someone who would like to get photographed, you want to get papped, the idea is to stand out. Not like me, don't wear black, you know, wear something bright colors, make sure you look good, maybe pick out something unusual. But for me, I just feel like it's a time for work, and if they like your outfit, they like it. Some people, they go and they act like a circus, you know, you'll see them on the weekday, they don't look like that, and they're specifically putting on a show for Fashion Week. I mean, if this is something that you want to do in terms of obviously getting yourself out there, then do so. But for me, it's a time for work, and yeah, don't wear black if you want to get photographed. Now, there are a few things to look out for when you are attending presentations and catwalks. Now, make sure you've got your camera phone with you, or make sure you've got a pen and paper. And as you see the looks, make sure you jot down, you know, the looks that you like, or take a little snap. This way you can remember items that you loved. Obviously, this is why I like press days a lot more, because, you know, it's up close and personal and you could see the items. But this is also helpful for you when you are, you know, when you're looking to create editorials in the future. There's a lot of times I see a dress and I'm just like, yes, I've got a story for this dress, and because I've jotted it down and because I've taken a photo, I can remember it and contact that PR for that item. Also, guys, don't forget that during Fashion Week, it isn't only the shows, there are showrooms. So maybe if you don't end up getting any tickets, that doesn't mean it's the end for you. A lot of the designers are also showing in the showrooms. So make sure that you apply to get a press pass. You get a press pass by applying on the British Fashion Council website. You will see the details come up. As you can see right here, I've given you an example of what this will look like. Hopefully what they will do is accept your application, and this will allow you access to all the showrooms. So don't be worried if you don't have any tickets, or if you want to kind of take it easy and not go to any shows straight away, you can always do this. Now when your application is accepted, you will get something in the post. Now what they used to do is you used to have to go to Somerset House and pick up your pass, but now since last season I've noticed that they send it to you in the post. So you will get a book which will show you a schedule for the shows. It's also like a little black book. It gives you the designer contact details, the PR contact details, who's going to be in showrooms, you know, all of that sort of information, as well as events and restaurants that are around the area. It's really quite helpful. But the pass looks like this. Yeah, so it will have your name, it will have who you are, and you'll get it on this. So the first step would be to research the brand or the designer. Now I've spoken about a few platforms in which you can look at designers, not just a label, Fashion Monitor, but also British Fashion Council is probably the main one to look at. British Fashion Council and Vauxhall Fashion Scout. Now the reason why I would tell you to go directly to British Fashion Council's website or to Vauxhall Fashion Scout's website is because it will show you the schedule of designers who are showing. Now look at these designers, research them, work out which ones collections you like, and then also look for the contact details. Now these two websites, they always provide the ticket request details for them. It may be a long process, but it's worth doing. There's no point attending a fashion show for, you know, a designer who doesn't fit your type of work maybe, or a designer whose style you're not really into. There's no point in doing that. So be particular, be selective in your ticket requests. Now the second step would be to contact their PR and RSVP. Now we're used to RSVPs for, you know, other events such as weddings or whatever it is. It's just obviously show that you are looking to attend. So you contact that brand or that person, the designer, you know, whether it's a ticket request, whether you just want to do the PR, contact them and express your interest in attending the show. There is one format that I always go to whenever I'm emailing a designer, a contact, a client. Definitely put in the subject heading ticket request, because that will allow them to know exactly what it is about. And obviously because it's Fashion Week, it's most likely going to flag up for them. Now step 3, which is the most important one, make sure you get your invite. Now if your invitation hasn't come yet, make sure you chase it up via email or give them a call. It's really, really important that you have your ticket. Here is an example of a hard copy that I had. So this is from Designer PPQ. This is a hard copy of something like that you would get. It will have your name on it, it will have the date, what time to go, any details of sponsors and stuff like that. This is just generally what it will look like. Another one is one of the most important shows I think you should go to, especially if you are an editorial stylist. It is the Ones to Watch show. It will come something like this. Again, it will show you all of the designers which are showing, and then on some of them, as I'd like to show you, some of them will have a sticker, and this is a way of the people at the door knowing where you are going to be seated. And obviously this is quite handy for you because it means that you may not have to queue up. Usually the ones with stickers have to go to the front. I know it sounds crazy, but we're literally on step 4. So this is literally turning up. Turn up. Now, like I said, get there early. Punctuality is important, and it goes the same for those who are seated as well, because if you're not there on time when they let the seated in people first, that means someone is going to take your seat and you're not going to get your seat. They've definitely made it easier for us, especially from last season. Before, shows used to be in all sorts of different places, but it's really great now that they've decided to keep everything quite close together. And yes, you may have to walk up and down to several different places, but they're really close now, so it makes it really good. And that's it. Literally, that is it. I hope that has been helpful for you. It really is not rocket science. I think the part that's going to take the most amount of time is when you have to research, just to kind of find the designers that are right for you. No one is invincible, even me. You know, I applied for certain shows and they were not able to accommodate me. I would advise you to also try and get your ticket requests in as early in the year as possible, even possibly earlier than that. You know, I made my requests, if I made some, specifically to brands who I don't have a relationship with. I made it in January and they were not able to accommodate me. So maybe even December, November, start inquiring about it, and they may give you a better timeline on when to actually put in your ticket requests. So guys, I'm hoping that you found this helpful, and I'm hoping that this can allow you to attend the Spring Summer Fashion Week that is coming this September. Make sure you start researching, make sure you get yourself together. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Most importantly, don't forget to share, guys. Keep my videos circulating so that more and more people can get help, because this is really what I am interested in. I'm interested in helping you guys to be successful. Also, don't forget to comment below if you've got any questions, if there's anything that I didn't cover in this video, and also if there's any topics you would like me to cover in the future. So I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Take care. Bye.